ball teams who haven't really gotten themselves any success against teams. Now they get it completely. They run the gambit. They find themselves a success. They went on ascent with an awkward start, but I mean, awkward, like I said, I always like to see teams kind of go ahead and just take surprise by the horns and use that as their biggest benefactor rather than expectations.
Yeah, I mean, Havoc's getting that 9-3 dominant half for the team on board with those first bloods, not able to shut the operator down. And I mean, praise to Aber for, being that force to try and wrangle this back for the side of Tamu Maroon, but ultimately it is not enough. I mean, literally every player stepping up when they needed to in separate rounds, mind you, as well, right? Light was the perfect cover for Havoc's. Little D was going on these solo expeditions up Kitchen. Justin and Curdy consistently lurking in the right places at the right times. Like, I don't even know how they were slipping through the defensive Killjoy utility, but they were managing to do it. So once again, maybe it was just Joba having an off day. I mean, their frags definitely were online for that map, but clearly the utility impact had some faults somewhere.
Yeah, I mean, even then, looking at it was also just the utility still. Waterloo have done their homework. I mean, we mentioned it over and over again. I mean, we talked about the kind of roping and kind of the incentivization of go somewhere different. We're going to overinvest here. It may seem stupid to you, but it's a guaranteed result for us. And we mentioned it primarily in Ascent right off the get-go with all those eco successes they found. It was astronomical how many like thrifty rounds that we were looking from the side of Waterloo and just how they were playing it. I mean, sure, you saw a couple investments here and there, but they know that it doesn't really come down to the guns at the end of the day. Every gun is capable of killing. I've seen so many Judge kills on Ascent. I saw so many Bucky kills, saw so many Stinger kills, and they translated that over into Icebox as well. Sure, it took them a while to get there, but they got to the point where they say, surely we can force him to go somewhere where the lineups are just free for us. And when they finally started picking up these rounds, it just looked like the freest game of their life, to where it was just they understood, knew exactly where these players were coming. And it wasn't an idea of, are they going to be swinging here? It was, I know they are. When do I hear just any audible and just start clicking?
I mean, fixing a lot of the issues that we saw on Lotus apparent in strides on Icebox. But regardless, that does bring our coverage for Week 6 of the Legends League to a close and NECC Valorant. But, I mean, that isn't all the NECC action that we have, obviously. I mean, we'll have R6 following, I believe, tomorrow, if I'm not mistaken. So that'll be some amazing action to check out as well. League on Wednesday, if that is your cup of tea. Overwatch on Thursday. Literally any game, you name it, it is there for you to enjoy these collegiate teams. And who knows, maybe we'll see if they're upset before the week is over, Mick.
Maybe in those other games. So we're not casting those. It's not our job to keep up with those stats. But we'll be back next Monday, at least us two, and the other duo you saw earlier to bring you some more Valorant action. So we'll catch you then. And maybe not with another upset, but we'll have a banger nonetheless.